I'm going to show you how to prepare and marinate a leg of lamb. It's quite small, I've done bigger, but this will certainly do for my party tomorrow night. I've got 5 people coming round. Now, it's very important to cut all the fat off, because if you don't, the fat will burn and it will catch fire. But on this leg of lamb, there's not very much fat. Oh, there's hardly any. I'll just cut these bits off, and that's about it. Now, I'm just going to do some really deep cuts into this leg now using this sharp knife. I'm going to do this all over. This will ensure that the marinade can just soak right in there. Make sure you get quite a few cuts in there. Don't worry, it won't fall apart. I do want all the marinade just to really sink in there. I think that's enough now. So now I've done that, just quickly wipe my hands. I'm going to get the papaya. And the papaya is fantastic for tenderizing meat, especially this leg of lamb. So I'm going to use about half of this. I'll just take out the seeds. This is a really nice ripe papaya. Okay, I've taken all the seeds out now. And I'm just going to take all the skin off now and chop it up into little pieces. This papaya is so ripe I could probably just mash it with my hand. I'll add some mint. Some paprika. Just a couple of spoonfuls, and in the pestle and mortar I've got some sea salt and some dried garlic, which is grinding up nicely here. There, that's all ground up. I'll just put that in, and I'm going to throw some cloves of garlic in there, and in it goes. I'll add some balsamic vinegar, some lemon juice. I've got my apron on now, so I'll just grind this papaya to a pulp. Oh, I think that's all done now. It's a lovely texture. So I'll just pour this over the lamb now. Oh, that smells really nice actually. I think I'll just pour some wine in now. That'll do it. What I'm going to do now is just shove this skewer into the lamb, so I can then just shove this piece of rosemary into the hole. There's another one, and I'll just follow that through. I tell you what, I can't believe this weather. It's absolutely beautiful tonight. If it's like this tomorrow night, I'll be well chuffed. I'll just turn it round and do the same on the other side now. Okay, this is the last piece going in, and I think I can say from my past experiences that this leg of lamb is going to take me about 45 minutes to cook. Well, let's see tomorrow night. Meanwhile, I'm just going to grab this mint, put the rest of it on, and I reckon that's it. So, here we have it, a lovely leg of lamb, ready to go. I'm going to put this in the fridge and marinate it for 24 hours. And in the evening, we're going to have a leg of lamb cooked in the tandoori queue. So I'll see you then. Bye for now. Welcome back. I'm going to show you how to skewer and cook a whole leg of lamb. Now, I'm going to feel for the bone and I'm going to push the skewer right alongside it. So, that's the first skewer right along the bone. The second skewer, I'm going to push right through the center of the meat. I'll just turn it round. Now, what I'm doing here is just making sure that I get all the skewers evenly spaced in this leg. Okay, that's 4 skewers now. I'll just turn it round. Can you see how loose that meat is now? The papaya really did a good job of tenderizing it. Okay, skewer number 5. I'll just feel for this and just push it through this part of the meat. All skewers should be pushed through the shank end. The skewers will get so hot it will just transfer all the heat to the center of the meat. That's it. That's a well skewered leg of lamb. I'm going to give you a tip now. If you just put this leg of lamb in the oven, it'll burn and set on fire. So I'm going to give it a nuke cap. Remember the chicken? Same principle. I'm going to put silver foil under here and give it some protection. Now, if you put silver foil under here, it'll just rip. So what you have to do, pull the skewers back so they're just slightly poking through. Where's that one now? Oh, here we go. I got him. Right, that's done. I'm going to take that bit of foil. I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to pick the lamb up and then just wrap the silver foil all the way round, about halfway, as you can see, up the leg of the lamb. This will give it some real good protection from the intense heat of the charcoal. Now I'm just going to hold the silver foil on the bottom of the lamb and gently push the skewers through, being really careful not to go through my hand. I've left at least 100 millimeters of skewer poking out. This is so there is enough distance between the charcoal and the bottom of the leg of lamb. Okay, the timer's gone off. We're ready to cook. The lamb is ready to go in the tandoori queue. I'm going to gently lift that up. Just make sure that I'm on track here. I might push it in a bit further. That's all I need. Now, I'm going to insert this vertically inside. And it's in. And I'll just push the skewers and home them into the charcoal. You can smell that aroma straight away. That's wonderful. Now, I'm going to close the door because I don't want any flame. Before I go, I'll just leave you on this note. This leg of lamb has been in the tandoori queue for about 2 minutes. You can see already it's absolutely incredible. The juices are starting to come up through the shank of the bone. It's starting to bubble up. There we are. I'll point it out to you. There, look. Look at that. 2 minutes in the oven. I'm going to set this timer now for 45 minutes. That's it. Countdown begins. And we'll come back. Okay? I'm going to give you a top tip. You know the lid that comes with the tandoori queue? I'm going to just put that over there. Just that bit of coverage will reflect the heat back down it will intensify the temperature and it will cook the lamb quicker. So I'm going to leave that. I'm just going to leave that right up. Every now and again I'll come by, you know, do use a glove because that's going to get really, really hot. I'll take it off and just check that everything is okay inside there. Now, this is what it's all about. Tandoori cooking. Sitting by your tandoori oven, relaxing with a glass of wine, a beer, whatever you like, a cordial, knowing that your food is being perfectly cooked right in front of your very eyes. Okay, the timer's gone off. I'm going to take it out now. I'm going to take it over and put it onto the plate. I'm just going to test it. Now, I'm just going to peel the foil back here. You can see the reason why I put the foil on. The lamb has been completely protected. I'll just cut into this piece here, right to the bone, just to make sure that it's cooked. Look at that, just look at that. 45 minutes and it's cooked right to the bone. I'm going to let this rest now for about 15 minutes. I'm just going to pull these skewers out now and leave them inside the lamb. Listen to that sizzling. You know, I just can't cook a leg of lamb this fast in an oven. The tandoori queue is so fast and it really does keep all the juices in. Oh, the aroma. I'm just going to turn it round. You can see it's got a little bit charred here, but this is just the skin and it just scrape off really easily. But I tell you, I'm really pleased the way this is being cooked tonight. I really am. I'm going to put this sweet corn in. 1, 2, 3. Remember what I said with the chicken tikka? The secret is 1, 2, 3. And out. Now that's burning my hand. That's been on for 45 minutes and it's still hot. The heat is still there. We can just continue cooking. The tandoori chef is the expert who can get the oven to the temperature required for cooking. Okay, and I'll leave you with that. Now we've got 2 sweet corns going in there and they're going to cook very quickly. So I'll give you a shout when they're ready. Okay? My cameraman Colin's a bit peckish, so I said I'd do him a little bit of tandoori cheese on toast. So that's just on the cheddar cheese, a couple of rolls. I'm going to put the skewer in. This is just a bit of fun. Okay, we can see the bit of cheese on toast sandwich for my cameraman Colin. And there it is. It's starting to toast. You can actually smell the cheese melting. The sweet corn's doing really well. I'll just give it a turn. There you go. There it is. The sweet corn is nearly done. That's been in there for about 4 minutes. Tandoori cheese on toast is ready for my cameraman. Look at that. Here we go. Can you see that? Tandoori cheese on toast. The lamb has been sitting there for about 15 minutes. I'm going to remove the silver paper. I'm just going to put this on here. And I'm going to put the skewers back in a little bit. Because really I don't want to drag all this stuff through in the lamb. So I'm just going to scrape that off. We're starting to get close to the bone there. And it's fine. It's absolutely fine. And just letting the lamb sit for 15 minutes is great. Look at that. This is absolutely exquisite. There's no more words for it. Okay. This is what's left of the lamb. And as I said, 45 minutes. And I actually did this leg of lamb in 40 minutes. The sweet corn's done now. Yes, it is. It's beautiful. Look at that. Cooked to perfection. I'm going to put the sweet corn on top of here now. All this is done. I'll just clear that off, but you can see, let me just peel a bit off for you there. Look at that golden sweet corn, all done in the tandoori oven. No spices, no oil. That's fat-free tandoori sweet corn. And just look at this, a leg of lamb done in the Tandoori Q oven in 45 minutes. Thank you. We're going to enjoy this now and eat it. Bye.